The subject of physical education is much more than playing sports. The jobs that you're about to see here have developed from taking the love of sports one step further into life.
Another great sports job is recreation leader. Let's see how a leader organizes activities for a parks department.
My responsibilities include doing a day camp program in the summer for ages 3 to 5 in kindergarten through 4th graders, and then during the school year working with an after-school program where we have fall sports that include flag football and volleyball, and then we move to a basketball program in the winter, and then we have a track program in the spring. And then in between all that, there are special events and tournaments and setting up other kinds of things in the district. And I think just in the recreation field, there are lots of things that you can do. You're not really limited. You can do sports if you're somebody who is really interested in the sports aspect of it. You're able to plan tournaments. You can be very creative in the types of tournaments that you have, and it doesn't matter what the sport is. You work on program plans, developing program plans. Like now I'm working on day camp program plans, but at the same time I'm getting ready for fall sports. And then you have phone calls from the public about ongoing programs or upcoming programs. You set up flyers so that you can get the flyers out to the schools so people will know what's going on. That's how we get our program information out. As a supervisor, you really don't lose that face-to-face leadership. You still have the opportunity to be able to go out and talk to the participants in the program, whether they be the preschoolers or even going out to our senior center and helping out with programs there when they need some assistance. Sportsmanship is very important. I mean, I think sportsmanship and teamwork go hand in hand. It's something that not only do you use in sports, but I mean, it's really pretty much something that you use in your daily life, just getting along with people, being a good sport. In our sports programs that we have, our emphasis is not so much on the skill development. I mean, that comes with a particular program, but the most important thing is just getting along, playing as a team. We emphasize the fact that without the other team, you wouldn't have a game. So, I mean, it doesn't matter how great everybody is on your team. If the other team doesn't want to play against you for whatever reasons, then you won't have a game, and it's not going to be fun for anybody. And I think there are things that help you out through your whole life of just knowing what it is to participate as a team, to be there for somebody else. Sitting on the bench is just as important as being out on the floor playing basketball or being on the soccer field. That's part of being on a team, is cheering on your team. Well, I think goal setting is most important. It doesn't matter what you do, whether it's in your job or your life. You have to have, it's kind of like your roadmap to getting from point A to point B. So yes, we do have like long-range goals. We have short-term goals. I try to set up objectives for our programs, setting up objectives so that you know what it is that you want to do and how you're going to get it done. And so then when the time comes to evaluate something, you have something to fall back on. So that, there are benchmark things of saying, oh, okay, well, let's see, we didn't quite reach our goal here. You also have revenue goals, and you have to bring in X amount of dollars to pay for a particular program. So we charge fees, and so you kind of have to work on that. With a recreation job, you can really put in a lot more, I think, creativity and really have a lot of fun with your job and see that it really does make a difference in people's lives.